Hi friends, a ride on tram number 28 is one of the highlights of Lisbon, the capital of Portugal. These tram services are available from morning 6 a.m. to night 10:30. In Lisbon, these vintage trams of yesteryears, instead of being confined to the museum, are an integral part of the public transport network. See how gracefully the tram moves. Come on, friends, let us hop on to tram number 28 and enjoy the classic tram ride in Lisbon. These trams have retained many of their original 1930s features, including polished wood interiors, brass dials, and cherry yellow paintwork, which you can observe. Listen carefully to the click of the lever the coach captain uses to control the speed of the tram. Experiencing the tram 28 ride in Lisbon. Tram number 28 in Lisbon connects Martim Moniz with Campo Aurique and passes through the narrow streets of the city. Lisbon used to be full of tram lines, but they have slowly disappeared over the years as the city's underground metro system was built and expanded. Trams have mainly been kept in areas where the metro can't be built, that is, up hills. For example, so there are only 5 lines left across the city. One of these, the tram number 28 Lisbon line, was developed in 1914 and was designed to take the residents from the central Baixa district to its neighborhoods. The trams come on every average 10 minutes and can only seat about 20 people, with maybe another 20 standing. The route length of tram number 28 is about 7 kilometers and takes approximately 50 minutes to cover this distance. The tram 28 starting point is at Martim Moniz Square, named after a 12th century knight who died after he lodged himself in the door of Lisbon's St. George's Castle, so his army would be able to get in and reclaim it from the Moors. Tram number 28 passes through numerous tight turns, narrow streets, and steep gradients, moving up and down 7 hills of old Lisbon city.
ಆಯ್ತು ಓಡಿ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
What you have just heard is the honking of tram number 28 to alert the car driver who's left his car recklessly on the tram's track. Well, friends, if you haven't got a seat to sit on and if you are traveling by standing, you will be missing many of these visuals as the windows are positioned quite low, adjustable to the seats. So if you travel standing, you see almost nothing. Tram 28, as I told you earlier, dates back to 1914, when the original horse-drawn carriages that helped the locals to travel through the winding streets and hills of Lisbon were replaced by the now iconic yellow electric carriages. The carriages are wonderfully preserved with wooden floors, timber window frames, and yellow bodies. Carris is the company operating trams and buses in Lisbon, and it began using electric trams in 1901, but the ones we ride on today aren't that old, I am told. Some were built between 1936 and 1947, and some between 1995 and 1996. So we can presume that they are moderately vintage. A ride on the vintage tram number 28 is a must-have experience in Lisbon and a whole lot of fun as we kept chatting cheerfully. The tram ride costs €3 one way, and the tickets can be purchased on board from the driver and at kiosks about the city. This legendary Tram 28 is a major tourist attraction in Lisbon. It goes all around the town. It is a hop-on, hop-off service, and there are more than 30 stops one can choose from. Lisbon is a hilly city, to say the least. There are a number of public transportation options to help you navigate all the hills, but the most funniest way to cover these hills is a ride on tram number 28. Well, friends, as everything else in life, this journey too comes to an end. Bye bye, tram number 28, Lisbon, Portugal. Thank you for this memorable, excellent ride.